Now then, Sunday night TV wouldn't be the same without a dose of costume drama, of course. What better way to help us get through the winter months than a helping of Lark Rise to Candleford. I'm joined now by Olivia Hallinan and John Dagleish. They star in the BBC One drama. First though, here's a clip of them in action. Oh, they get on so well. Olivia and John join me now, who also get on very well in real true life. Great to see you. Really good to see you. This has been a huge success, hasn't it? Really? Are you surprised? Did you know? You know, sometimes when you get the script, you sort of know it's going to be good.
I don't think I knew. I think I knew we had something quite special and different, and you know, it's a period in time which hasn't really been touched upon in many programmes.
No, that's true.
So, and also we had such like interesting characters and a good cast. So we were very excited, but we didn't know.
It's brilliantly written. It was a surprise that the kind of people that watch it, you know, you sort of expect a sort of certain this kind of period drama, Sunday evening viewers, but. I had a letter the other day from an 8-year-old girl, and she watches it with her mum and her granny. And
that's
just, you know,
really good that the whole family can sit down and watch it, but it's not kind of mawkish. You know what I mean? It's not kind of like gloopy and syrupy. It's actually really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of that on television. You know, this is gentle and heartwarming, but then it still deals with everyday. It's
still got a bit of an
dilemmas.
edge. Yeah. It's interesting. I thought how you described it, John, which was lovely. You said it was like being in a painting. It was like being in a living painting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it does look beautiful, doesn't it?
It does. We had a really talented crew on this, and you know, a great DOP, and so people that just make every shot look incredible. You know, it's just this sort of living, breathing oil paintings.
It's gorgeous. I think that really does bring it to life. I'm sure it'll do really well overseas. Have they vlogged it overseas yet?
I think they have sold it around the world.
I'll be surprised. Do you not be able to go anywhere?
In Holland at the moment.
You'll be like, oh, they'll be stopping you all the time.
Australia,
I know. We saw you there in that scene. You had your accordion. Is this something you were skilled at beforehand? Or did you
No, I had to learn it for the show, actually. About a month before we started.
That's really
I was
really
so
easy.
impressed.
No,
I would not have been able to do that.
I think the first series, a lot of it, they kind of made me look like I was, at least looked like I was trying to play, and then some of it was dubbed over the top. But certainly in this series, I think it's all me.
Yeah, that's really good. Fantastic. Of course, one of the drawbacks of the costume drama is the costume. Not so much for the chaps, but for
we
you.
have to suffer
with the old corset.
6 months in a corset.
That is really... And
it's tricky.
But you are teeny tiny, but the waist you've got there is so tiny.
Oh God, yeah.
And once you're in that in the morning, is that you?
Well, you can take it off at lunch, but that's always a mistake because then you eat loads and then putting it back on.
Yeah.
You hear the call and go, oh no.
But it must chafe somewhat. The old corset must be quite...
It makes you sit up well.
Yeah, that's
it. Really helps
lots of people say that you do.
I think I need one. My posture's terrible.
I'm a terrible old slouch. I really do slouch, but that actually makes you...
It really does make you sit up.
For sure.
Feel part of the period.
Now, you've been doing this since you were a tiny baby, but you're not about 7 when you started acting.
Yeah.
You were, though, weren't you? You were a kid.
I know. I kind of just inherited the acting bug. My mum's an actress and she runs a drama school. So.
Right. It's kind of inevitable then, isn't it, in a way?
Yeah, I think she was the actress. Like, no, you don't want to go into that. And there was no stopping me. So, but yeah, so I did bits and bobs as a child, and then went to university and just carried on. And
do you know, I think that's the way to do it. You know, get sort of an introduction, sort of, you know, find your feet.
Yeah, and then...
Go into it. There's always a thing, you've got to have something, you know, behind you.
Something to fall back on, exactly.
Something to fall back on, that's what everybody always says. And then, you know, you've bounced into something like this, which is great. Right. Yeah, not too bad at all. And was this your first big break after drama school? Did you go to drama school?
That's right, yeah. I mean, I got the part about 2 months just before I finished the school, so I kind of had to keep it to myself a little bit just for the sake of an easy life. But then I did my final production at school was on a Saturday night. Got the train down to Bristol on Saturday night and did my first shot on the Sunday morning.
Wow, so. That is amazing. I bet an awful lot of your classmates were really, really jealous of you, just falling into
some of the first series stuff, and I look a little bit kind of rabbit in the headlights kind of thing. That just pulled me out of somewhere and stuck me in front of a camera, you know.
But it's great, and the thing about a series like that is you do learn on the job, don't
Absolutely.
You? You really do.
We were so lucky to have such gifted actors around us, like Dawn French.
Oh, of course, yes.
Julia Sawala, Liz Smith, who was in the first series.
Oh, I love Liz Smith.
So I do remember looking around at the read-through going,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That must be, for the first couple of days, it must be a bit sort of scary, but I'm sure that after that, you must all just...
it's fine.
Yeah.
And you just...
It's all right, because, I mean, I often think that if you're working with somebody like, say, Robert De Niro, you must think, oh, no, it's Robert De Niro, and but then, you know, a couple of days later,
you're just working with each other,
It's Bob, and it's fine. Absolutely, no, absolutely. Is there going to be some more? Do we think?
We think so. We're not sure yet, but apparently I think...
They certainly want to do more. I think that Bill, the writer, has said that there's enough in the books that he could just keep writing.
He said he could write for years and years.
Yeah, and then you can do your own sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
You know,
But
they'd be crazy not to do more. It's been a huge success. It's a really proper sort of BBC proper drama, isn't it?
It's that sort of return to the classic, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. But it's good because it's not one that we've seen before. You know,
it's not a story that people are so familiar with.
You know, like I love Pride and Prejudice, I love Emma and all these, but you know, enough already. We've had many versions.
How it's going to end.
With this, we don't. No. We really, really don't. So Sunday, 8 o'clock, BBC One.
Yes.
We'll be there. That's for sure. Lovely to see both of you.
And you.
And fingers crossed for another series. I hope we can get the same team together. It'd be really good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much indeed.